Hello there, guys and gals. It's Pearl Jr. here. Sorry, you guys. I said I was going to go live like 2 days ago, and I couldn't. A lot of you guys don't know. I haven't told anyone, but I work a regular job. I've been working a regular job since October of last year, so I don't have as much time to do all the things that I want to do when I was doing Elbow Grease Productions full-time. But you guys know, who've known me throughout the years, every now and then I'll go out and I'll get a job so that I could try to afford to make another documentary or make another short film, another episode of A Prisoner of Fame. I want to thank everybody who's watched A Prisoner of Fame. You can get it on DVD if you just want to save it, or you can watch it for free on my YouTube channel. And I'm so proud of it. It is so good. So right now, you guys, please share it. Please watch. Please share. Please tell your friends about it. Because if I can earn enough money, I'll try to make another A Prisoner of Fame episode, right? These things cost me about $40,000, okay? So, and that's real money, okay? That's real money, okay? So, and then, you know, I'm not sure if I want to do a GoFundMe. I did a small little donation where I probably collected around $2 grand from you guys, which is, I'm very grateful for it. But the other 38 grand was mine. And everybody got paid that worked on A Prisoner of Fame. Everybody got paid. That was supposed to get paid. And that debt has been paid. So I own A Prisoner of Fame. So please, guys, share it. Here it is right here. I'm going to show you guys. This is the part that probably messed people up. Okay, listen.
I'm thinking that Michael is still alive.
And Michael gave me this. Peter Michael Bobby gave me this logo, which is freaking great. He did a great job on it. And so you guys, please watch A Prisoner of Fame. Here it is. Let me show you guys just a little bit of it. So if you guys share it with the commercials in it. Share it in its entirety. I don't want anybody breaking it up and taking the commercials out. And if you do, I'll consider that copyright infringement. Okay? Yeah, so I'm the writer, creator, and owner of this film. There's my name. Okay, I love it. I love it. It's so good. Okay, and so many of you guys have given. Oh, there's my Michael Jackson bad. I don't know what it is. It's just a piece of metal that I guess you hang up. But anyway, so I want all you guys to please share it if you don't mind. Okay. Tom Mesereau, most of you guys know, was one of Bill Cosby's attorneys, right? Bill Cosby is out of jail on a technicality. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. You know, I'm not sure if I'm happy, if I'm mad, I'm not sure. Because Tom Mesereau and I had a one-on-one conversation at Papa Joe Jackson's memorial, which was 2018, and Bill Cosby was found guilty in 2018, and Tom Mesereau told me he had never seen such violation of rules, such what do you call it? Just buffoonery, okay? As far as them not listening to the rules and not doing what they were supposed to do, not going by procedures, and it was mostly spun by the public sentiment of Me Too. That women ain't gonna take it no more. Okay, we're not gonna be sexually abused anymore. But then, are we really hurting ourselves where men can't flirt? I don't know. I like a man to flirt, but you know, of course, going too far is going too far. And of course, if somebody was raped, but these women, they knew Cosby was married to Camille for years, 50 years. Okay, anyway, for years. Okay, anyway, I don't know if they did. It was okay. This is the story. Cosby was up for a civil trial against this woman, Constance is her last name, and the prosecutor, the district attorney, told him that if you were deposed, it would just be used. You're immune from a criminal case. You're immune from a criminal case. So when Cosby was deposed and he answered questions, he was under the impression or under the promise that no one would bring criminal charges against him, and so because he could have just said, I'm not being deposed, and I claim the fifth. Okay, so because that technicality was overlooked when this prosecutor was no longer the DA in Pennsylvania, and it was a new DA, he said, nah, we ain't gonna pay attention to that. Forget that was him, this is me. Okay, which is a violation of the law. So in law is law, and you got to play under certain rules, right? So there wasn't supposed to be a trial, and he wasn't supposed to get convicted. So the whole thing is thrown out as if it didn't happen. Okay, now he was found guilty. Okay, he was found guilty. But are all people who are found guilty really guilty? So anyway, Cosby's out. Okay, now way back in February of 2009, I didn't know what was going to happen a few months later. I went to an event and I met Cosby, and we have footage of the event. He was promoting his book about being better parents and stuff like that. And Cecil's going to try to find it, and if he finds it, I'll release it. Okay, I don't think anyone ever released this on Bill Cosby. So Cecil's going to try to look for it. He said, we got it somewhere. You know, but we're talking about what 2009 was 12 years ago, 12 and a half years ago now. All right. So then we had, so that was, and the reason why I'm a little weird about how I feel about Cosby is because of how Michael was treated. You know what I mean? And the false allegations against Michael. And you really do have to judge everyone on their own merit. You can't say just because it happened with Cosby, then this happened. Or just because Tupac faked his death, that means Michael faked his death. Or Elvis and blah, blah. It doesn't matter. Everybody has to be on their own merit. Everybody's an individual, okay? Just because Cosby doesn't mean Weinstein's going to get away with anything if he did something wrong. But he said he was a sick man, okay? Cosby did admit to giving women Quaaludes. He did it on the Larry King show, I believe, okay? So Cosby did something wrong, okay? But he didn't have to say it in the deposition because he was promised that immunity and there wouldn't be a criminal case, but there was. Okay, so anyway, Cosby is out of jail. And you know what, girls, all the ladies that say Cosby allegedly abused them or raped them and sex, date drug, and gave him Quaaludes, passed out, and he had sex with, you know, pretty much lifeless women. Damn, Cosby, that's like a little weird, you know. Negrophilia, is that what it's called, when guys like to have sex with dead bodies? I don't know. Maybe that's the word. I'm not sure. But anyway, even though they're not dead, but if they're incapacitated and they can't move, they're comatose, so to speak, I guess. I don't know. But with Cosby, none of that stuff should have happened. So I feel sorry for the women, you know, that this happened to, if it really happened to you. But at least you got 3 years out of him. He wasn't supposed to be prosecuted at all. So without that trickery, without somebody, you know, going against the rules, he wouldn't even have served one day in jail. Okay, so you got 3 years, but guess what? He's suing and some money's coming because the state owes Cosby a whole bunch of money now. Because you know money's coming next, you know. So Cosby came out, he's fine, he's walking, you know he's blind. Okay, he's blind. And I know Tom Mesereau's probably happy, and there's probably going to be an interview with Bill Cosby, but him and his lawyers came out, and his assistant came out. His assistant talked for him, his lawyers talked, but he didn't speak a word. So he's probably going to save that for some big 2020 interview or some big Oprah interview or some big interview, okay? So I'm not quite sure how I feel about it, because I'm not, don't abuse women, but at the same time, Cosby, damn, they did you. You know, and they try to do Michael too. And this doesn't mean with R. Kelly. I believe R. Kelly is guilty. Because those women, those big gigantic crocodile tears that were pouring out of their face, raining out of their eyes, all of them, that ain't fake. That ain't fake. Okay, all of them. And we're talking about emotional women. All right. So that's that. So now We got a death hoax clue from the estate. Another one. Another death hoax clue from the estate, right? All right. Who remembers this? This picture. That was at the burial, no, excuse me, the memorial on 7/7/2009. That's like the last thing we saw. That's from the Liberian girl video, which I think is BS. That video, I don't like that video, to be honest with you, because how come he couldn't be with a beautiful black woman? He's singing about a black woman, but instead it's all these Hollywood riffraffs, right? And it's about something totally different than what the video's about. You know, I just think somebody talked him out of it because they didn't want black women and Michael to be, you know, fawning over a black woman in the song. That's what I think the video was, okay? Personally. I think it was just somebody who didn't want that love scene, okay? But anyway, with that video,